Shanna Hogan, journalist and author of Picture Perfect. You are writing a book on this case. Why is her life such a mystery? And fill in some of the other pieces. Where did she come from? What is her story?
Well, I think one of the reasons why her life is such a mystery and why she doesn't have a lot of people coming forward and supporting her is because she was a relationship hopper. She went from one relationship to the next, and that was her entire focus. We know when she went with Travis, she gave up her entire life. She moved to Mesa, made all new friends, and everything was about Travis and being part of his life. So that's one of the reasons why she doesn't have a lot of friends. The other reason she's kind of mysterious about her background, I think that she probably had a pretty traumatic childhood, the opposite of what she described. Like her parents, I know that there was kind of some animosity there, and that's why she didn't move back with her parents when she moved back to Puerto Rico. She actually moved in with her grandparents, so we know that.
All right, Gina Longarza, you want to jump in?
Yeah, I do, because I have a problem with the way this debate is going, because we're all forgetting that the defendant has not presented any evidence yet. You're only looking at the state's case at this point. So everything you're saying, she's a liar, she changed her story. We have not heard from the defense as of yet. We've only heard the state's witnesses. And I'm sorry, but nobody is that good of a liar. Nobody is that good of an actress. I really think she was a true battered woman. And
all right,
sorry,
Marla, you wanted to respond.
Yeah, I think we have heard from the defendant. She's given multiple statements. We know exactly what she said to law enforcement. We know at one point she said she didn't do it. The second time she said that she wasn't there at all. And then now we have her actually confessing to the murder. So it's not about whether she's battered or not. It's whether she can prove in her affirmative defense that she was in fear of her life or that she was going to be seriously bodily injured by her or by Travis in this case, and that evidence is just not there yet.
Hey, and Jane, look, yeah, it's true that we've not heard from the defense, and jurors are often told that if they have to vote at the end of the prosecution's case before hearing from the defense, how would you vote? And if anybody says anything other than not guilty, then that's a great opportunity to teach them about the presumption of innocence. Everybody gets that. The problem in this particular case is that there have been so many conflicting stories that have come out of Jodi Arias's own mouth that she's already going into her case with the perception of being a liar.
Anthony, and she was found not guilty of murder and guilty of lying.
But there's a huge difference.
Hold on a second,
There's a
psychotherapist. I find it fascinating that we don't know anything about her past.
Yes.
What is that a signal of?
Well, she doesn't want us to know about her past, probably because it might present her in a way that she doesn't really like. If she reveals that she was abused, she knows that she would come off in a particular way. This is a woman who is escaping her family, who's trying to connect and recreate her life each and every time she finds a new relationship. The fact that she's doing that speaks to a character pathology. And I just want to say, listen, if I were her defense attorney, I would go with battered wife syndrome, absolutely, even though she's not a wife, because look at what she did. And that's the way some women do overreact when they are abused. Having said that, if you have a borderline personality disorder, you could feel abused even though there wasn't actual abuse going on, because you're sensitive to being abandoned and feeling like you're not being treated properly, and that can contribute to revenge.